know, sooner or later, he may pick his spots, but he knows the spots to pick, and we saw him do it in Game 4 of the Jazz series, didn't we, Billy?
Yeah, we do it, and he's doing it in a little different way here, as well as offensively, as Brent said, at the defensive end of the court. If he hasn't blocked a shot, he's caused players to alter their shots.
Yesterday, when he was talking to the media, he was very frank about his shooting problems, and he talked about his early days growing up. I mean, I think he faced his problems head on and knew what he had to do.
Hey, the guy's played in this league 19 years. He's been through everything.
4-point Laker lead, nearly 2.5 to go in the first half.
Tough matchup for Magic Johnson playing against Dantley.
Thomas in the lane. Thomas to Lambeer. Great alert play, not only by Thomas, Lambeer going to the hoop.
And he found his teammate wide open, but the big thing is we're seeing the guards, especially Isiah Thomas, looking to penetrate to the basket, creating some opportunities.
Byron Scott, rebound Dantley.
2 minutes left in the second quarter.
43-41, 2 minutes to go in the half. The Lakers lead. 6 rebounds for Adrian Dantley. Unexpected source for boards. Steal by Worthy. He'll win the race. And Lambeer blocks it again. This time AC Green has it. And scores, but Lambeer hustled down court again and blocked another shot.
I can't believe he chased down Scott and now Worthy.
Green has 10 to lead the Lakers. Lambeer, who's been magnificent defensively, has 10 to lead Detroit.
Isiah and Cooper are really going at it inside.
Dumars, high off the glass. 45-43, LA.
That's one thing that'll drive Pat Riley crazy. He doesn't mind if they give up the jump shot from the perimeter, but he doesn't want to allow that penetration.
So he calls the quick 20-second timeout.
I think this is very rare for Bill Lambeer, seeing him do this, blocking shots. Well, this was one of the reasons that the Pistons drafted John Sally and Dennis Rodman last year.
So you think that the strained left arch of Bill Lambeer has improved?
It sure has. Now, when you talk about the playoffs, and if you're going to have any chance to win the World Championship, you need hustle like this and unselfishness, as we see from Isiah Thomas.
This series heating up will continue on Tuesday night for Game 4. We'll be with you at 9 o'clock Eastern Time back here at the Silverdome. As you know, Games 3, 4, and 5 are here at the Silverdome.
In Game 2, in the first half, the Pistons were not able to penetrate, or no guard penetrated the defense of the Lakers, not one in the first half, and we've seen them do it on a pretty consistent basis in this first half.
Under a minute to play in the first half. Kareem. Rodman with the rebound. Detroit can tie. Thomas and Dumars with Rodman, Dantley, and Lambeer.
They'll look for Dumars coming off the baseline.
They got him. Good defense by the Lakers. They stopped it cold. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Dantley gets the basket in the foul.
Look at Chuck Daly on the sideline.
It's got to be frustrating for the Lakers. I thought they played that perfectly most of the time.
Look at the hustle. Byron Scott fighting through the screens. The Cooper coming over to help. Kareem. And now they just swarm all over Isiah, but good patience. That's the key word. And also being aggressive. At the same time, the Pistons are able to score.
Adrian Dantley with 11 points. He has foiled the Laker defense at every turn thus far. Kareem with his first foul.
And I'll tell you right now what Pat Riley will be discussing at halftime. Stopping the penetration of the Pistons. It's just killing them, even though they're down by 1 point. If they weren't doing this, they'd have a nice lead against the Pistons.
10 on the shot clock. There's about a 2-second differential. Pistons with their second lead of the game. Doesn't last long as Magic Johnson hits to give the Lakers a 1-point lead, and now Daly wants a 20-second timeout. 6 seconds to go, and they'll set up the last play, which they hope will give them a halftime lead. The largest crowd in NBA history was here at the Silverdome this year when 61,000 plus witnessed the Boston-Detroit game here. They've gone over 1 million in attendance, the first NBA franchise ever to do it. And I'm sure before it's all over, we'll beat the all-time playoff crowd of 40,172. Why wouldn't they be out here? Because they want to see if the Pistons can stop the Lakers from being the first team to repeat in 19 years. Not too many teams in any sport win back-to-back titles, do they?
No, not very often. It's just, I think, a little so demanding mentally, more so than physically, to get yourself back up to that level.
Shows you the size of the Silverdome, because in back of those blue curtains, that's where the football Detroit Lions play. 4 seconds to go. Thomas finds Dumars. Nothing doing at the buzzer. And the Lakers, who led by as much as 7 early, leave with a 1-point lead. At the end of the first half, it's 47-46. And Brent Musburger will be back.